Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, The Lens of Truth with me, Ivan Florentino, and for today's video, I finally completed Pikmin 4. I'm super excited. This is one of those anticipated games that I actually couldn't wait to play even before Tears of the Kingdom. But anyway, before we get started, if you're new to the channel, consider hitting the like button, ring the bell, and leaving a comment. Let's get to it. Alright, so to get started, Pikmin 4 was officially teased back in September 13th, 2022. And then just a quick little backstory of Pikmin 4 and its development. I know it's kind of hard to believe, but Shigeru Miyamoto first revealed that it was being worked on back in 2015 in the Wii U era. I know it's been really long, and I know a lot of Pikmin fans, and especially myself, we've been waiting for so long, and I'm so glad it's finally here, and the wait was worth it. Right, let's begin with the story.
The intrepid explorer, Captain Olimar. As fate would have it, he crash-landed on a mysterious planet. After receiving his distress signal, the Noble Rescue Corps set off to retrieve the stranded captain. And they also crashed. Well, that's unfortunate.
Alright, so when it comes to the story, the Pikmin series has always been very simple, straight to the point, because the gameplay is what matters. But in this case, the story goes actually a little bit deeper than normal. So it starts like this. So Captain Olimar travels to PNF 404, an Earth-like planet. And like typical Pikmin fashion, he crash lands his SS Dolphin spaceship, and he is forced to recruit Pikmin. So during his mission, he sends out an SOS signal. The Rescue Corps this time around comes in to try and rescue Captain Olimar. So that is the basis of Pikmin 4, very simple, but for the first time ever, Pikmin 4 lets you create your own customizable playable character this time. So your job as the new playable character, as the brand new recruit, you're accompanied by a dog named Ochi. You have to find missing parts and find missing members of the entire crew, while also recovering several treasures in order for you to explore brand new areas. And along with the brand new gameplay, we have brand new Pikmin as well. Introducing the Ice Pikmin and the Glow Pikmin. The Ice Pikmin have a cool ability to freeze enemies and even freeze shallow bodies of water, making it for some cool strategy options in a lot of these levels. However, the most drastic and rare Pikmin of all are the Glow Pikmin and the brand new Night Expeditions. As you progress through the story, these little side missions will become available as you find different captains, and these work as tower defense style timed missions where you must protect these mounds called luminols that'll eventually produce these glow saps that are needed to cure these castaways that are completely covered in fur. Alright, let's talk about the gameplay. Not only do you have a brand new base of operations where you can speak to all of your castaways and captains before you take on any mission, but now there are some light RPG elements where not only can you upgrade your captain and your suit in order to take less damage, make it easier to control your Pikmin, brand new commands, but you can also upgrade Ochi as well. There are so many control options, and the game loop just feels really cool to do. As you play more missions, you unlock more resources in order for you to upgrade all of your gear. And nothing ever really gets overcomplicated. This is one of the easiest Pikmin games to play, as there are so many control options and streamlining a lot of the gameplay. For example, using these shortcuts is really recommended, where you're able to switch between Ochi and your character. Things like disbanding the Pikmin into different colors, and using any of your items like bombs, spicy berry spray, and any healing items as well. You're still going to be using classic Pikmin types like the red, yellow, and blue, along with the purple, rock, pink Pikmin, and the white Pikmin as well. You'll be building clay bridges out of resources, moving boxes, and carrying real-world items. And speaking of the Glow Pikmin, one of the coolest things that they do is charge into a giant glow ball in order to paralyze the enemies. There's always something different and new to try out, making the gameplay feel fresh and new. Finally, one of the newest additions that's actually a returning feature from Pikmin 2 is going into underground caves. And there's many floors to complete. And this is actually one of the challenging parts of this game, where limited Pikmin are available to take and to make. But you'll still be finding resources, finding items, and battling challenging enemies and bosses. And again, this adds another variety to the gameplay. Okay, next, let's talk about the graphics and art style. As you have already seen, Pikmin 4 looks amazing, and it's no surprise as the entire Pikmin series has always gone for that realistic look, mixed with some cute, adorable character designs and weird looking enemies, and everything has always worked perfectly. And with this brand new camera angle where you can finally see the skybox and it's not just a top down view, the water reflections, the textures on the ground, the enemies, and the excellent bloom lighting make all of the real world items like the tomatoes, all the fruits, and even in-game references like the Game Boy Advance SP and all the Nintendo references as well. It looks amazing. This is by far one of the best Switch games that Nintendo has ever produced, and it's up there right side by side with Luigi's Mansion 3. And when docked, it's running at a dynamic resolution of 900p at 30 frames per second. And the game also looks great on the Nintendo Switch OLED. As you can see by the footage, it looks great on a Nintendo Switch OLED that runs at 700p at 30 frames per second. The dark rich blacks and the colors that are vibrant just pop out. This is one of the best looking and running handheld games as well. So, what did you guys think of my review? Are you guys excited for Pikmin 4? And just as a reminder, if you haven't already done so, check out the demo on the Nintendo eShop. The demo is around 2 hours and all the progress transfers over to the main game. This is one of my favorite Switch games so far. I 100%ed the game. It took me a little over 30 hours to complete, and then there's still so much to do, especially with the Dandori battles. There's co-op as well. There's a lot of end game things to do that's gonna add a lot of hours actually to the main game. So many things to do. And like I said before, the gameplay loop is very satisfying to do. The light RPG elements. And trust me, I've played every single Pikmin game from Pikmin 1, 2, 3, and Hey Pikmin for the 3DS. This is actually one of the best games to get started in the series, along with Pikmin 3. So go ahead and check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you later. Bye.
Embark on an expedition to save Captain Olimar and the entire rescue corps. What else will you find on this mysterious planet? Pikmin 4. You can do it, brave explorer.